Hi everybody, this is Dale. Welcome to my channel, Not Too Shabby Chic. Today I have a really cool share with you. I've got these listed, this whole set, in my Etsy store, but if you'd be interested in them, you can let me know. Right now I've listed the whole set. There are 10 volumes. And this is called The Works of Edgar Allan Poe, Volumes 1 through Volume 10. Published by Harper's, and no copyrights in here. So I think these were published and done before copyrights were thought of, I guess. I find references to dates in some of the footnotes that are in the 1840s. So these are really, really old. I'd say they're in fair condition only because some of the spines are pulling away a bit from the book. And again, got them listed. I will link this to my Etsy shop so people can come here to see the full flip through, because you can't put but so many pictures in Etsy. So this is Volume 1. And they're a green, real pretty green, which I think shows pretty true to color in the camera. For books from the 1800s, they're not in that bad a shape, actually. You know, the spines have a little bit of wear, as you can see here. And then there's some discoloration for Volume 1 there. This, you can see, is starting to separate. Well, it actually has at the top. There's a pencil writing someone's name there, but that can be erased. So let's just let you look at these so you can see. Every one volume has a different picture in the front. I think they're illustrating some. This is The Gold Bug, written by Edgar Allan Poe. That's what that illustration is. The Works of Edgar Allan Poe, Volume 1, Tales. Harper & Brothers Publishers, New York and London. And the contents of Volume 1. And this gives some detail about Edgar Allan Poe, which was really interesting. You've got the preface, Edgar Allan Poe, the death of Edgar Allan Poe, a memoir of the author who wrote the books in the style of Edgar Allan Poe. Wanted to preserve his writing style and his works. So, and then you've got some of the stories. So this is the preface to the 1849 edition. So I'm assuming this is 1849 edition of his works. As I said, in this footnote here, Edgar Allan Poe, the following notice of Mr. Poe's life and works was written at his own request 5 years ago, and accompanied a portrait of him, published in Graham's Magazine for February 1845. So that's where, you know, one of the dates was 1845. So I'm going kind of quickly through these. You can see the pages for Volume 1. Look really good, and this is the oldest, obviously, of the volumes, I would imagine, if they were published in order. That does this one does have one dog-eared page. He was definitely a interesting person. His writing style very unique. People have admired him and read his literary genius, as some people say, you know, for years and years. There are a lot of footnotes here. It's kind of sad, as I read in this first volume in the beginning about him, to be such a genius writer. But anyway, and that's the back of the first volume, as you can see. And that's the back cover. So here is volume 2. Here's the front. I'm going to move these so I have more room. Oh, this is not good. Only happens to me, right? And I wrinkled up my pretty fabric. Okay, sorry. Here we go. I just wanted you to see them all laid out. So again, this is volume 2. This is the front cover. As you can see, there's some discoloration, but not bad in my opinion. And there's the spine. I put that it has no rips or tears, and so there's a little bit there, but to me that's just worn edges. Here's the back. Let's go in. You can see the pulling away of some of the pages. And this is the Mystery of Marie Roget. Roget, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, for volume 2. And there's some pencil markings here. The Murders in the Rue Morgue. I do remember those well. I read those. I read a lot of his books as required reading in school when I was in high school, and read a few after that. I haven't read all of his works. My son is a huge Edgar Allan Poe fan, and I had thought to give these to him for Christmas or his birthday. There's one small dog-eared page, and looks like a smudge right there, a thumbprint. Just as Edgar Allan Poe would have it. Find the perpetrator. We have a thumbprint, fingerprint. So you can see the pages are really in good shape. If someone that knows how to repair books purchased this or had it done, they could be restored rather easily, I think. And this is the writing I spoke of, where someone wrote about him here, when he was born and when he died. He was 38, and then this is the back page, and this the way the spine's coming loose. And there's the back. So that's volume 2. Volume 3. You can see the spine, the edge. There. Here's the back. Piece there. Discoloration there. And this is the inside of volume 3. The back side's more intact than the top side, the bottom side I should say. I love these front and end papers. They're just colored beautifully. There you go. That one's, as you can see, coming loose there. Hopefully the light here is alright. Trying to get rid of some of the shadows. There we go. I think that's a little better. Here's the Devil in the Belfry picture there. All the contents of volume 3. And we'll flip through so just so you can see that how the pages are. You can see at the bottom here where it's coming loose a little there. These could, like I said, easily be restored. And if they don't sell, I may try to do it myself, or get someone to do it for me. So I'm not like in a huge hurry to sell them. And then there's the back. So you can see how that is done. And it looks like it may have been mended once already. Whatever that is or that may have been the way they bound it. But that's volume 3. Try to speed it up. This is volume 4. See that? Here's the front cover, which is not much in the way of you know, all your edges are worn. It's a very old book, 1800s. This one's almost completely pulled away, and you can see, which I think is kind of cool, they used from Boston. I'm reading some of the inside. Anyway, this inside pages have come loose, but they will be with it. And there's a picture of Mr. Poe. Volume 4. A few pencil marks ticking off what someone read, I suppose. And this is Edgar Allan Poe wrote this himself, the author's preface to his poems, 1849 edition. Miscellaneous poems to Helen. I think I remember that one. I don't know if you do. I can hear that cracking, so I don't want to pull it too much. But all the pages are really in good shape as far as the text. And then here's the back with the bindings coming loose, as you can see. Here's volume 5. Here's the front, discolored. Back, very a lot of discoloration. The spine, the bottom. This one and the front parts are more. Now that page is it's coming loose. This is Thomas Hood, who is wrote and helped with some of this, I believe. This volume 5 has many more stories. Part of the print you can see shadowed over there. I'm trying to sell them as a whole set. If they don't go as a whole set and someone might be interested in buying just one or more, I can see about doing that after I've got it listed for a while. And there's the back is coming loose. You can see. So we could certainly do that. This is volume 6. Spine. There's a little piece of paper. There's the back, a little discoloration there. The front, there's some scratches. This has come completely loose from the spine. You can see Academy 20 Teachers, Boys School, Massachusetts. That's cool. Thomas Babington Macaulay, He was took part, I believe, in putting these together. As you can see, pages are great. This volume has no dog ears or anything. That's come loose. It's just come apart in the front from the spine, but the back has not completely come apart, but it's almost. And I do have free shipping, even though this thing's huge, so that's just, you know, I've put that guarantee on my Etsy shop. So I will offer the same to anyone who might want to buy them outside of my Etsy shop. But you could take a look on the Etsy shop to see the pricing. But you wouldn't have the handling fee necessarily. We'll have to see, as I really don't know how much it's going to cost to ship these. Discoloration, this is volume 7. Back. This one is a little bit coming loose. All of them are kind of coming loose. This is Charles Lever, or Lever, however you say. He's got a picture in front of each one. Not as many pictures. This is go back to this a minute. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I saw something that I didn't see. So all the pages again, good shape. You know, the newer volumes obviously are in a little better shape than the older ones as far as the binding. The binding's held together. It's just that the spines have started to, you know, come loose. That was volume 7. We're almost done. I know this is not an exciting video, but I just wanted to do this for whoever might want to buy it so they could really see the condition. Volume 8. That's the back. Some discoloration. See the edges. It's the front. There's some discoloration, but not too bad. And this, you know, starting to come a little loose right there. And this has Nathaniel Parker Willis is in the front. As you can see, there's no copyright. Preface in this one, New York, February 13th, 1856. Now, I don't know what that means. There's his signature, a chapter on autography by Edgar A. Pope. And you get samples of some of the writing. Which is really cool. I love this volume, actually. Longfellow, Reverend J. Pierpont. These are just really cool signatures throughout this. Those neat. If I did break these up by chance, this volume I would not sell because I love these signatures. And there's the back binding. Again, that was volume 8. Almost last, second to the last, volume 9. There's the spine here. Discoloration. Again, not bad for such old books. Here's the inside. It's a little bit cracking there. Oop, see, you pull it too much and it's going to come loose. There's a later picture of Edgar Allan Poe. I love that picture of him. This is, the preface is 1838. That doesn't mean that's when this book was, because they're about his 1849, or I think this was 1849, but that preface they used from something else. Again, it's before copyrights, I do believe. So I just know it was in the 1840s. I'm not sure exactly when. I don't think it's later than 1849, but I don't really know. So I couldn't say. I did look this up just for a quick reference on Amazon or online, and saw some pricing there, and they ran between $250 to $300+ for the whole set. You didn't find a lot of them, and the ones I saw may have been in better condition than these were. I didn't look in detail. And here's the last volume, 10. It's the spine, the back, and the front, some discoloration. And it's been bent somehow, something dropped on it. And this too is starting to pull loose. And this does not tell me what the picture is. I'm assuming that's Edgar Allan Poe's house or birthplace or something. I'm not real sure because it doesn't say what it is. Maybe within the book it tells you. And these pages are, you know, in great... Oh, what was that? I thought I looked through all of these. Not getting that. I thought I looked through all the volumes because I find little treasures stuck in vintage and antique books all the time. I showed old recipe book from 1958, my birth year, and the lady who they belonged to had several handwritten little recipes in it that were left there. So I got those treasures. So anyway, that's the works of Edgar Allan Poe, volumes 1 through 10. If you're interested, you can check out my Etsy store. I will have the video here linked below, and you can check out my Etsy shop. And if you're in my Etsy shop, you can go to, obviously you'll be watching this video, and if I don't sell the entire set, and you might be interested in one or more volumes, just message me and let me know, and I'll keep a list so that in the event the entire set doesn't sell, I could possibly break them up. Have a great night. Love you guys. Talk to you in the next video. Bye.